Hey guys, it's D-Money-Balla. Today we're going to be doing a CPU comparison video, and we're going to be doing this with just gaming, no production workloads or anything. It's the Ryzen 5 versus the Ryzen 5. This is a 3600 and this is the 5600X. I got this for brand new for $175 a little over a year ago, and I got this recently for $300. So right out the gate, this is a much more expensive processor, but I wanted to do a head-to-head comparison to see if it makes sense to upgrade, because these are very available now. So we're going to be using a 6900 XT GPU. We've got an X570 motherboard, it's an MSI, and we've got 16 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz RAM in dual ranks. So we've got two 8 gig DIMMs and a 750 watt power supply powering it. I used the default CPU coolers that the CPUs came with, and I didn't try to overclock them, I just ran them at stock. So it's just a head-to-head stock comparison of these CPUs in gaming. Dirt 5 at 4K with the ultra high preset, there was a 1 frame per second on average difference between the 5600 and the 3600, and the 1% lows were exactly identical. This is the game that has the least difference between all games tested. Forza Horizon 4 at 4K with the ultra preset, we did see much difference with the average FPS. There was 15 FPS difference on average, and that was 165 for the 5600 and 150 for the 3600. But they're both very playable frame rates. It's not necessary to upgrade unless you are playing very competitively with Forza Horizon 4. I decided to do Flight Simulator 1080p high-end just to accentuate what like a CPU bound situation looks like. The average frame rate for the 3600 was 36.3 FPS, and on the 5600X it was 45.7, so that's a difference of 9.4 frames per second. And the 1% lows also had a 2.1 frames per second difference in favor of the 5600X. So yeah, that looks like there's a pretty big difference with the Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator at 4K on the high end also had a pretty big difference between the two processors. The 5600X got 40.1 frames per second, and the 3600 got 32.7. Bringing a difference of 7.5 frames per second on average, and on the 1% lows it was a difference of 3.8 frames per second. So yeah, this is basically all the games I tested. Hopefully you feel more informed on if you want to update or not. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that like button if you've liked it, and comment below if you have suggestions for future videos, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a nice day.